I can see that screen. If you can, someone please wave to me so that I know you got it and I can see that it's there. So we're going to talk about probate training. This would be a great house to acquire via a probate. It's not necessarily one of the ones that you'll see in there, but the cool thing about probate is that you get wonderful opportunities in probate. And the value of it is just amazing. You know, they're saying this is a tidal wave of transfer of wealth in probate, and that's the beauty of it. So wealth is changing hands rapidly. The baby boomers were the richest generation ever in our history, and they're starting to pass away. Their parents are passing away, and we're seeing so much wealth transferring hands. They say baby boomers control about 70% of U.S. wealth. That's amazing. They're the ones we want to deal with. They're the ones that you want as your customers. Here's a beautiful statistic. This came from the California Department of Healthcare Services. A baby boomer dies every 57.9 seconds. So basically every minute. I mean, we've probably been on this webinar 4 or 5 minutes. We've already lost 4 or 5 baby boomers who control that 70% of wealth. And this is the largest transfer of wealth in U.S. history. So it's going to be amazing. It's been amazing for about maybe 7 to 10 years now, and it's going to continue to be amazing that so much property is going to be going through the probate courts and transferring via someone passing away. So here's an interesting piece of the puzzle that started last year. This is something that started in 2018. The iBuyer. How many of you know what the iBuyer is? The iBuyer is the institutional buyer. We have entities like Opendoor, OfferPad, Zillow that have millions of dollars. Last year, Opendoor, I believe, raised about $315 million. I believe it was OfferPad that raised about $475 million. Those numbers may be slightly off, but it's in the hundreds of millions of dollars that these companies have raised solely for the purpose of buying properties. Zillow got their broker's license. Zillow is the #1 website in the world for real estate. It's more widely recognized than Keller Williams, RE/MAX, Realty World, Berkshire Hathaway, Coldwell Banker, Compass, all of these other websites combined. Zillow is where people go for real estate, and Zillow got their broker's license about a little over a year ago. The key is this: as a regular buyer, as an investor, I can't compete with an offer from an institution that has so much money. I'll give you a prime example. I own a home in Las Vegas. I was going to see it, and there was a house on my street, same square footage, couple doors down, that had an Opendoor sign in front of it. It was an Opendoor open house that was going on. This was amazing. I did the numbers and worked the math, and I'll get to the point of the story real quick here. They bought the property. Properties in that area sell for the high twos, 285 up to 3, really not breaking that 3 mark, but high twos, 285, 295, 3, the ones that are the square footage that I had and this property was. This property sold for 287. When I went inside, it had brand new carpet and paint everywhere throughout, brand new that vinyl plank wood flooring in the kitchen and in the whole downstairs. The kitchen cabinets had been freshly resurfaced. So it was nice. It was done. Move-in condition, looked great. They bought it for 287 and they had it on the market for 295. I think they ended up dropping the price to 292. My point is they bought it at fair market value. There's not even enough spread between the 295 and the 287 to be able to do the work that was freshly done, the carpet, paint, etc., and new flooring. So they're obviously not making their money from the flip. Most of us investors have to make our money from the flip. They're making their money from the other services that are going on or some other model that they have. Maybe they're just trying to capture market share. I can't, as an investor, afford to invest and not make money.